welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good abend, good nacht, wherever you are in the world. I'm trying to think, what other language do I know? Buenos dias, buenas noches, and then bonjour, bonne nuit. I think I've got three. That's about all I can do. And then in Arabic, I can say one thing. Habibi. So, Habibi, one and all, Shalom, one and all, whatever, wherever you are, thank you for listening. Thank you so much for listening. So, the question I have today, what can I be? What can I do that would inspire you? What would it take for you to be inspired every day? What is that evades and eludes you? And is it really true? See, I've had so many different conversations with people who are brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and yet they still are unsatisfied. So I'm wondering, perhaps satisfaction is not actually a target, a goal, or an aim for one to go for, but more joy amidst the doing, joy amidst the going, joy amidst, ADMIST or AMONG, joy among the process of this crazy little thing called life. Not love. Thought you were, I know, you thought I was going in that song, a thing called love. Anyway, that was a great song in the 80s, I think, or late 70s. Anyway, so it's a thing about going forward. What is it that's keeping you from going forward? What is it that's keeping me from going forward? Have we set our expectations too high? Perhaps. What if, just stay with me for a minute. What if you could actually acknowledge where you've come from and take joy in that? Are you in the same place you were last year this time? I, for sure, fuck no, thank God. Now, have I really given myself the pat on the back, the acknowledgement? By the way, if you're looking for acknowledgement from others, get over it, not going to happen. I could tell you stories of years waiting for acknowledgement from others, not going to happen. So how do you acknowledge yourself? Well, you start with looking at where you are and looking at where you came from. Have you created a change in your life so far? Are you doing the same old stupid stuff you did 10 years ago? Hopefully not. If you are, you're probably not listening to this podcast. Anyway, so what if you were just to acknowledge where you've come from? Like, what did you do yesterday? Did you do one thing yesterday to create a greater future for you? If not, what can you do today? Question, to create a greater future for you tomorrow. And it's so simple. People get so annoyed when I say it. And I was in an amazing class with Gary Douglas this weekend. And you cannot imagine how annoyed people get when they ask a question and he responds, well, it's your choice. Wow, it's your choice. Do you get the potency and the power you have over your very life and living? Took me a long time to get that. And then I think I really enjoyed for a while that victim thing, the poor me, the one who was abused. If you're still alive, even though you've been abused, and if you ever want to talk to me in person, I have experienced every type of abuse under the sun. So feel clearly qualified to discuss this. If you have been abused and you are still alive, you are stronger than you know. You are absolutely stronger than you have acknowledged. And it is your choice to wallow in whatever it is you're wallowing in. Sorry, that is just fact Alberto Fagorio. And don't you know, if you're Italiano, then you can change anything because it is the song of life that sets you free. So it is that the truth will set you free. Yeah, it's even in the Bible. Isn't that funny? So what is it that you know that's true for you, that if you could choose it, would choose it? So you can choose it, but sometimes we feel like we can't choose. So what is it that makes us feel like we can't choose? What is that? This is where the access clearing statement is the best, amazing freaking tool you'll ever find on this planet. You go to that point of creation, you go to the point of destruction, you acknowledge you somewhere in time destroyed yourself. You somewhere in time limited yourself. You somewhere in time created this as a limitation for you. And you point your fingers at yourself and you pock and pod yourself and you become the effect of getting free. It actually works. I don't know how it works. I'm not a quantum scientist, but I do know that we are made of molecular structure that carries polarity. We carry within our molecular structure negative and positive ions, and they're attached to thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And we can be weighed down by that. And the pod and the POC, that's an acronym, the point of creation, the point of destruction, carries a undoing of that magnetic weight upon us, the polarity upon us. How it works, I can't tell you. Boy, wouldn't it be great to meet like a quantum scientist and have him on the interview on the radio, and he could explain to all you scientific head trippers out there. But if you'd actually like to be free and have choice, you can just right now, today, from today forward, you everything that crazy lady said. What did she say? Pock and pod, sounds like I'm a chicken. And it frickin' works. And if you don't believe me, you can read more. You can go to theclearingstatement.com. It's on the internet. There's thousands of people all over the world who actually use it to set themselves free from their own limitations. So this is my shtick today. You can become your own guru. What does guru stand for? I have a friend who looked at me the other day and said, all the guru stands for is like, G, you are you. So don't make it too significant. And your life is valuable. Your life is important. If you make it significant, though, then you stick yourself with a lot of ugly stuff. What if you could learn to laugh at yourself? What if you could learn to take yourself lightly and be flexible? Would that be a benefit to you? Would that be fun for you? So everything that doesn't allow you today to pock and pod yourself right away into a lighter, funner, more grateful you, will you choose that? Will you consider it? Right and wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all nine, George Boys and beyond. And there's your processes for the week, for the month, for the year. If you do them, they will assist you in going forward as opposed to staying stuck in the mud today. All righty. Thanks for listening and have a great one. Bye-bye for now. Oh, by the way, you've been listening to Gems. I think I completely forgot to announce who I was and what I was. Gems, glamour, elegance, money, and sex, and not necessarily in that order, with just a magic wand of inspiration for your